it ain't gonna be good. Go ahead.
It's all right, Coach Nayala. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We had a little bit of technical difficulties today, but we are here and we
Yes.
are ready to
Yes.
serve.
That
So,
part.
exactly. So, we're going to go off script today. Coach Nayala have felt it in her spirit that we need to go off script so we can just be genuine and authentic as we are
Yes.
faced with different issues. It's just like that in the real world. When you're building teams, when you're working in teams, you're given different things, and we have to pivot. And even in the pivot, we have to deal with the emotional parts of us. And so that's where we are today. So, Coach Nayala, take it away.
All right. Well, yes, you said it. You said it so well because the emotions was going wild between the technology, between the short notice and the shifting of a schedule, not to mention the other things that are going on. And we were just having a conversation about the beauty of the giver. I think that's the gift that we share because you have teacher, administrator, and giver.
Mhm.
I'm compassionate giver and exhorter, right? And the beauty of the giver is that we get the opportunity to understand all aspects of the different gifts.
Mhm.
If you look at the wheel of discovering you, if you go through the process, for those who have not, you can see that every gift is on a wheel, but the giver is at the center.
Mhm.
And that giver gift is so important and vital in any team, in any relationship, because the giver understands all aspects of the body. If I can put it in terms of like wellness and holistic and how things move together, your whole
Yes.
body is a unit. And that giver understands the position of the teacher, which is a mind, the position of the administrator, which is the mind, the position of the exhorter, which is also the head, right? That's the person that speaks. That's
Mhm.
the speaking part and the gifting in that area. They understand the compassionate. Compassionate is more of the heart, right?
Mhm.
And then you have the server who goes into action. But that giver kind of balances everything out, and they come in with a mindset of how it can affect not only them, but those that they serve,
Yes.
right? When you, as a leader, change your schedule, it affects the team, it affects your coworkers, and there needs to be um, a added element to the administrator and exhorter, administrator and teaching gifts, if that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because sometimes there are different projects that are started but not finished, and then you come back later, but it can be perceived that there's no consideration of the other people on the team
Mhm.
or people within your family,
Mhm.
right? There can be a thought that you didn't even think about or consider how this can impact me, right? Or what
Exactly.
else I have going on because of the things that you have structured and
Mhm.
because of the schedule you have in place.
Mhm.
And so we were just having the conversation because when I was late. I don't like being late. I don't know if it's the military in me. I was told you 15 minutes early, you on time.
Exactly.
So 5 minutes late to me is like, what are
Yes.
you doing? And so, but not only that, the shift in schedule, but I have a lot, we have other things going on,
Mm-hmm.
other things.
Yeah.
So what I just wanted to highlight just the beauty of that giver give. Because the compassionate started to take over. The compassionate, they say that's the most beautiful gift. And I
Yeah.
remember somebody saying, how's that the most beautiful gift when they found out what that was? Because they
Mm-hmm.
didn't have that in their top.
Yeah.
And I realized that it's beautiful because we want to love on you. You feeling bad, we make you feel well.
Yes.
But you get on that bad side, or not even a bad side. What we perceive like you're not caring about us, like woe is me, you get in that space
Yeah.
and we will blow it up.
So it's like Either you loving them or you burning some down. You know.
Yes. There's like no in between. I guess almost like a perceiver. A perceiver says yes or no. It's right or wrong. There is no gray,
Yeah.
right? That compassionate though, it's like there's a fine line between love and hate. So what side you on? If I love you, we gonna go along with the flow. We gonna get it all together. But
Mhm.
if we on the other side, it's like I'm coming down, and all the walls coming down. It's everybody dying. Everybody, everybody. No,
I
but
understand. Yes, yes. And then that giver aspect is what
oh,
kind
thank
of
God
mellows
that second.
everything out and kind of
Woo.
helps you understand the different perspectives. And even like what we were faced with today, even pivoting, and then you were ready to pivot, like you,
Yes.
it's like something that you've done it before. We've done this
Mm-hmm.
before, but this particular time we were met with issues with technology, logging in, different things like that, and then the lagging with the technology. So that was an added piece, and not to mention, like with appointments or like things that we have in our own head that we have to do, like boom, 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 like,
Mm-hmm.
with the schedule and different things, like is, and then we have to pivot and shift and like, oh, well, I thought I had a few more minutes that I could just do this. And then
This.
we have to stop what we had going on because we have something to do after we get done with this particular thing. And we're like, oh my goodness, how can I? But then we have to stay in the moment.
Yes.
We have to stay grounded, stay in the moment. So, coaching this, we were able to coach ourselves through it by
Yes.
talking through the feelings of frustration, anxiety, even, and just the uncertainty, the
Yes.
uneasiness of it, and then trying to work through the fact of the different things that come up as we try to work through different things. So
Yes.
everything is ironed out. I was like, Coach Nayala, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And then we both started, well, this last, so we both went into that. But at the end
Yeah.
of it, the giver in both of us, even though she's more stronger, compassionate, she was able to help mellow me out where I wasn't like, well, this is not something I can do all this. So she was able to kind of mellow. So what we're saying is embrace your gifts, give yourself
Yes.
grace. Even though you extend grace to others, give yourself grace even in moments like this, because as a team, like Coach Nayala said, there's so many working parts to it, and there's so many pieces to it, and each one of us have different things in our own mind, on our own schedules, that we have to do. And then when one aspect of our piece or our puzzle gets knocked out of whack, or they have to pivot and shift, then that causes a domino effect and the
Yes.
other team members. And so that domino effect is what we're coaching through now. And so you
Yes.
see the grace that we had to extend even to ourselves today
Yeah.
as we were working through. And Coach Nayala, I love you. I
Oh,
love
I love
you.
you
You did
too,
such a wonderful job with trying to figure out, okay, how do I log in? How do I do this? What's going on wrong? You were
baby.
able to mellow out, get your thoughts together, troubleshoot, and then execute the next step. So here we are. Coach Nayala,
Yes.
you did a wonderful job. Thank
Oh, thank you. And I want to thank you because you came in. You were poised and your calmness calmed me, right? Because it was like, well, we both here, so we gonna go live. Like instead of saying, well, no, I can't do it. So that's part of where the gift intelligence, I believe, levels up your awareness, right? It levels up your growth in personal relationships, but most importantly, in your place of work, when you're building teams, when you're having building strong relationships in business and in life. So I want to thank you for showing up. I want to thank you for being early and on time, right? I want to thank you for balancing out this beautiful team that we have in BestieFinder. I want to thank you for your prayers because let me tell you, if you ain't got into the prayer room with Dr. Carmel, you missing some breaking and shaking in the atmosphere. I just want to put that out there,
thank
right?
you, Holy
We
Spirit.
we Yes, yes. Thank you to the Holy Spirit. Thank you for using us and allowing us to serve. in
Yeah.
this way. And these gifts, I tell you what, I can't say it enough. Come on in, get your gift course, get your gift assessment. You need it.
Yes.
Because in this life, in this day and time, you need it so you can give your grace to yourself
Mm.
and to others.
Yes.
So that's all I have. You want to close us out, Dr. Carmel?
You did a beautiful job, Naya, Coach Nayala. You did a beautiful job. And with that, we hope you all have a wonderful day.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your beautiful week. See you next
Yes.
time.